Straykids imagines when you come home drunk and start kissing your husband. Han. Han was in bed, headphones on, half asleep to lofi beats, when the front door slammed open like someone lost a battle with the handle. He blotted up. A few seconds later, he heard it, her voice, way too loud for 2 a.m. Babe, I'm home. He sat up and drunk, obviously. She stumbled. Hi, she grinned, crawling onto the bed. Hi, he said. How many drinks? Enough to miss you, like a lot. Before he could answer, she kissed him. Wow, okay, we are doing this? I miss your stupid face, she said. Again, this time slower, and your lips and your neck. Nope, she said, climbing into his lap. I have energy, I'm in my dangerous era. Oh no, he mumbled, holding her. That's. Ma'am, he said, trying not to laugh, you are very bold right now, and you like it. Yeah, I do. She, his cheek, then his jaw, then stop talking, she smirking, tugging at his shirt. He pulled back just enough to look her in the eyes. If you fall asleep in the middle again, I swear I won't. Maybe, she shrugged, but you're still taking your shirt off. Fine, he grinned, flipping her under him. Let's see if you can keep this promise. Lino. The door opened way too loudly for 1:47 a.m. Lino didn't even flinch. He stayed seated at the kitchen counter, still slicing strawberries for us. Then came the stumbling. Then, baby, he sighed, if you throw up on the rug again, you're sleeping outside. Yen appeared in the doorway, swaying slightly and grinning like she just won the lottery. Her heels dangled from one finger, her eyeliner was. I was hoping you'd sneak in, go straight to bed, and leave me in peace. Instead, she dropped her shoes with a tug and wrapped her arms around. Rude, I missed you. I missed silence. She giggled and kissed his cheek, then his jaw, then tried to his lips, but he turned just enough that she. Why are you dodging me? She pouted. Because you are, and you like you're trying to win a fight with my face. I am amazing, she gasped. He raised an eyebrow. Go ahead, see how that worked out for you. She stared at him, then climbed into his like it was her. She him anyways, though and uncoordinated but sweet. He gave in this time just for the second before pulling back. All right, queen. She smirked. I can feel it. He scoffed. You're cute. I know I am. He stood up with her, still clinging to him like a koala. Changbin. Jeongin was in the TV lounge shirtless, munching on leftover cake like it was 2 p.m., not midnight. The house was quiet, lights dim, just how he liked. He paused, fork mid-air. That better be who I think it is. Yen walked in, heels in one hand, lips glossy, cheeks. Changbin raised an eyebrow, setting the fork down. You're drunk. She nodded, swaying slightly like a sleepy cat. Drunk, maybe in love, definitely. Thought I'd let the word, she murmured, burying her face in his chest. But I suffered more. No bicep like yours, no voice like yours, no scent like sweat. I want them now, and she him hard, right on the lips, then his jaw, then his neck. Changbin stiffened, trying not to lose control. You little. Pretty sure muscles don't have a smell. They do when there's yours. She grinned, dragging her fingers down his chest. Okay, you need what? I need your abs. With a groan, he scooped her up effortlessly. I'm never letting you out again. Why, jealous? No, he said, smirking as he carried her towards the bedroom. Bangchan. The door flew open like it owed her money. Chris, she called out, arms in the air like she'd just won a trophy. Your wife is home, extremely hydrated. John looked up from the couch, already smiling. How many brain cells we working with tonight? About three, she said proudly, kicking off one heels and high fived the wall by She stumbled over to him like a Disney princess, then flopped into his lap with the grace of potato sack. Hey, handsome, she whispered. No, practical. Miss the chaos, yeah, he said, laughing as he caught her before she completely slid off his thigh. You smell like a fruit salad and bad. Chan raised an eyebrow. Is that the drink or your game plan? She grinned both. He leaned back, arm folded. So what's the plan, girl? Gonna. I could, she said, fingers down his. Or I could remind you that this dress has no. It just slips off. Chan blinked. Wow. You are ridiculous. He laughed, hands resting on her. You know that. He laughed so hard he nearly dropped her. Okay, that's it. You need cold shower. No, she went, clinging to him. John burst out laughing as he caught her wobbling into his arm. You are literally a tornado, she grinned, planting a. Hyunjin. Hyunjin sat quietly in his art room, brush in hand, shirt loose and paint smudged on his finger. A soft playlist echoed in the background. He didn't turn. Click, soft footsteps, then silence. He dipped the brush again. Genie, his hands froze mid-stalk. He turned slowly, eyes meeting hers. She stood there barefoot, cheeks flushed, mascara wet smug, and her lips curled in the cutest, most. She shrugged, walking closer with that sway, just enough to miss my husband and start thinking about his pretty lips. Hyunjin chuckled and Yen, he warned, already smirking, but she was behind him now, arms snacking around his waist as she pressed her cheek to his back. He smiled to him. Don't distract me, this paint's drying. She ignored him and leaned in, brushing her up his neck slowly. Just forward for being the hottest husband alive, he chuckled, gripping her. If you don't stop, I'll forget this. Hyunjin narrowed his eyes, making you say that now you'll be snoring in 20 minutes. She gasped, dramatically offended. Excuse you, Seungmin. Seungmin was alone at the practice studio, headphones in, hoodie on, editing a vocal track. The lights were low, peaceful, productive until Yen outside. He frowned and heard a soft tug against the studio door. He opened it and there she was in a glittery dress holding bubble tea in one hand. Hi, she grinned. What are you doing here? Missed you. You're. She gasped. How dare you? I was slightly tipsy and emotionally aware. It's for you, she said sweetly, holding it out like a peace offering. It's cold. Love is cold sometimes. Okay, no more tequila for you. This your little music cave, she said, looking around. Why does it smell like wires and ambition? Because I was working. Oh, she said, sitting on the floor. Work's over. You heard me. I came all the way here with a nugget. You owe me. You showed up uninvited. You love me. He opened his mouth to argue. Okay, whoa, he muttered against her. You taste like peach soju, and lucky for you, you're into both. Unfortunately, yeah. She grinned. You're so romantic, because somehow this chaos was exactly what he wanted. Felix. The front door opened with a loud bang, like it owed someone's money. Felix looked up from the couch where he's been scrolling TikTok with a blank. And sure enough, in she came, barefoot, hair wild, lipstick half gone, as a toddler with no bones. Honey, she sang, holding onto the wall. Oh, good, Felix said, standing up. Let me go get the welcome back disaster banner. She stumbled toward him with arm open. You're You smell like five different drinks fighting for dominance, he muttered, catching her before she face planted. I love you, she whispered. But before she could answer with another sarcastic comeback, she went still in his arm. Felix, I think I'm gonna. Oh no. She launched towards the sink and threw up, loud, dramatic, like a performance piece. Felix blinking. Well, that was the remix nobody asked for. Too late, I've already seen things. I'm so gross. Felix handed her a paper towel and raised a brow. Why'd you even drink that much, genius? He helped her raise her mouth, wipe her cheeks gently, and grab one of his oversized hoodie for her. Here, he said, so you can feel cold. I'm never drinking again. You say that every time. I mean it this time. Sure, you do, he smirked, tugging her into the bed. But just in She curled into him, already half asleep. Thanks for taking care of me. Felix wrapped an arm around her and whispered, anytime. I'll live. A pause. Also, I'm telling the guys you threw up mid sentence. Felix, no, it's already in the group chat, babe. Ian. Jeongin was in bed scrolling through his phone, already in his comfy sleep shirt, when he heard the front door creak open. He raised and broke. She stumbled in, heels in one hand, ponytail messy, and a big goofy smile plastered across her face. Eenie, she slurred, dragging out the name. He sat up instantly. Yen, are you? Oh yeah, you're. He chuckled, watching her waddle toward him like a baby who just learned how to walk. One leg flopped over him, the other tangled in the blanket. You have no idea how unfair your face is, Annie. Those stupid dimples, your lips, oh. And then smack. Cheeks, then jaw, then his lips in a fast, eager thrill. I miss this. She giggled uncontrollably. You smell like soap, and oh my god, Jeongin muttered, eyes wide. I can't with you right now. Then hurry and let me not regret it, she pouted dramatically. Jeongin smirked, shaking his head as he pulled her down. Fine. You wouldn't dare, she gasped. I would, and I'd edit it with sparkling filters and dramatic music. Jeongin, you're drunk. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.